Coming to you from the Deep South, this is the Blue Collar Leadership Podcast. High-impact leadership is not reserved for leaders, and it has nothing to do with your position, title, or rank. However, it does have everything to do with your character. It's time to climb to the next level and beyond, personally and professionally. Now, let's start making it happen with your host, Mac Story.
Okay, guys, today in part 21 of 30 in this series on my book, Blue Collar Leadership, Leading from the Front Lines, today's focus is on humility. And I want you to think of yourself less. That doesn't mean you think less of yourself, but that means think of yourself less. Because, see, there's a fine line between arrogance and confidence. It's called humility. You think about it when you meet somebody who really truly exhibits confidence or truly exhibits arrogance. There's a big difference in their influence. We want to work with people who are confident, and we can't wait to get away from someone who's arrogant. So it's easy to see it looking out the window, but I want you to look in the mirror. This 30-part series, again, is about leading yourself well. Blue Collar Leadership, this book is all about how to lead yourself well. So what that means is, one thing it means is think of yourself less. And I mentioned this earlier, people with humility don't think less of themselves. They just think about themselves less. And I actually learned that from Ken Blanchard. So when it comes to creating your future, remember we talked about that in one of the previous episodes, you have a choice to make. Will your future be based on a foundation of arrogance or confidence? See, it's a choice only you can make. Confidence is about what's going on the inside. Arrogance is about what's going on the outside. Confidence is about how we believe in and feel about our ability to do something. Arrogance is how we think and feel about how others should view us because of our ability to do something. When it comes to leading from the front lines with moral authority, trust is the foundation of authentic influence. If you come across as arrogant, again, whether you're the leader or you're following the leader, meaning your boss, so whether you're the boss or you're the worker, it doesn't really matter. Remember, this stuff is about people. So you can see it either way. The most important thing is to look in the mirror, and whatever you see there, that's what you need to deal with and not look out the window. But if you come across as arrogant relative to trust, you present a me attitude. Me. That don't build a lot of trust with the team. Somebody who's a me man or a me lady. If you come across as confident, you present a we attitude. So there's a lot of difference between me and we, especially when it comes to trust. And trust is the foundation of influence. Everything in this book is about helping you learn how to intentionally build and create trust with your team, regardless of your level and regardless of their level. People with a me attitude create distrust with others and have less influence. People with a we attitude build trust with others and have more influence. So I want to share a little story with you. And this is about, what it looks like to have a beginner's mindset when it comes to curiosity. And the reason I'm telling you about that is you have to become curious to learn about all of these principles that are going to increase trust or decrease trust depending on if you become aligned with these principles or if you get out of alignment with these principles. When you're reading any kind of leadership content, personal growth and development content, you need to look at it in the frame of reference of, if I do this, will it increase trust with others? If I don't do it, will it decrease trust? So the thing I want you to do is really become curious about that. Have a beginner's mindset. Assume you don't know and you're trying to learn. And what does that look like? What's a beginner's mindset look like when it comes to curiosity? It looks very much like the little girl who kept asking her mother question after question. And finally the mother cried out, "For heaven's sake, stop asking so many questions. Curiosity killed the cat." After a couple of minutes of thinking, the little girl said, "So what did the cat want to know?" That's what I'm talking about. Why? Ask why. Why does this happen? Why does that happen? Why does doing this increase my influence? Why does not doing this decrease my influence? Start diving down, digging down into it, and figure out how to apply all these principles in a way that'll move you from where you are to where you want to be. But in a way where you're not arrogant, but confident. And again, that's about having humility. It doesn't matter how much you learn, how much you actually do know. You don't have to run around and tell everybody how much you know. Show them. Show them in a way that serves other people, that gives other people credit. Teach other people. Alan Ross said this, and then we'll wrap up for today. Humility means knowing and using your strength for the benefit of others on behalf of a higher purpose. The humble leader is not weak, but strong. It's not preoccupied with self, but with how best to use his or her strengths for the good of others. A humble leader does not think less of himself, but chooses to consider the needs of others in fulfilling a worthy cause. We love to be in the presence of a humble leader because they bring out the very best in us. Their focus is on our purpose, our contribution, and our ability to accomplish all we set out to accomplish. That's some pretty good stuff from Mr. Alan Ross. I'm going to leave you with that thought. You might want to hit rewind right there and listen to that quote a few times and really think about it. But be very intentional about being more humble. That was a thing I had to work on. It used to be all about me. I was the me person. And I got results, but I didn't get results like I get today. So that's all I'm saying. You learn these principles. What are you leaving on the table if you do not choose to apply them? I'm telling you what you're leaving on the table, a lot. So I hope you guys have a great day. Talk to you next time.
Make it happen or someone else will. It might as well be you. Are you serious about taking your career and your life to the next level and beyond? Check out Mac Story's Blue Collar Leadership series books and others, now available on audio, along with paperback and ebooks at Amazon, iTunes, and Audible. Please visit bluecollarleadership.com to learn about Mac's books, programs, special offers, certifications, and more. Thank you for listening to the Blue Collar Leadership Podcast.